Hello again and welcome to class number 699. Kachichen, as they say in Chinese. Almost 800, kachi 800. I made her laugh. Okay, it's almost 800. But hay que aguantar el 799. We have to get through. To get through means lograr terminar, lograr atravesar. We have to get through class number 699. All right. Expressions. This is one of the new books. It's incredible. This book is incredible. It has 1,000 expressions in English. 1,000 expressions. Some of them casi modismos or almost idioms or almost proverbs, but most of them are simply expressions. Yeah, lo antes posible, as soon as possible, is a very simple expression, very easy, but there are many expressions here. Easy ones and less easy ones. All right, are you ready? To add fuel to the fire, to add fuel to the fire. Yes, I'm on page 7. Wow, we have a long way to go. We're not going to finish this book, but it doesn't matter. You have it here, and you have the audio. You don't need me to benefit from this book. You don't need me to benefit from this book. To add fuel to the fire. To add fuel. Few es unos cuantos, unos pocos, no a few. Pero fuel, escrito fuel, es combustible. Yeah, fuel. Claro, ¿veis? Fuel. Si decís fuel, como fuet, catalán, nobody's going to understand you. Yes. For example, if an American or a Brit comes to Spain, to Barcelona, for example, they say fuet. They say fuet. What's that? Fuet. Fuel. Combustible. To add fuel to the fire. Yes, al sacar el tema del divorcio, Nikki estaba echando leña al fuego. Más leña todavía. By bringing up the topic or the subject of divorce, Nikki was just adding fuel to the fire, añadiendo combustible al fuego. You understand? Que es más fuerte que leña al fuego. Yes, deja de echar leña al fuego. Necesitamos trabajar en equipo. Stop adding fuel to the fire. Stop adding. Deja de añadir o sumar o echar leña al fuego. Stop adding fuel to the fire. We need to work as a team. Yes, all right. We need to work as a team. Okay, another one more. Well, two more. To add insult to injury. Añadir, sumar insulto a la injuria. Yes and no. Injury in English is lesión física, and injury. Y encima, si te insultan, sumar insulto a la lesión. O sea, to add para colmo de males. Okay, bueno, to add insult to injury. Su exnovio no solo vino a su fiesta sin ser invitado, sino que para colmo de males trajo a su nueva novia. Toma. Not only did her ex-boyfriend come to her party uninvited, inimitado, no invitado, uninvited, but to add insult to injury, by insulto. No es necesariamente colmo de males, es un insulto. O sea, a la lesión de corazón. But to add insult to injury, he brought his new girlfriend along. All right. Yes. She pushed in front of me. And then, to add insult to injury, she took ages to pay her bill. Ella se coló delante de mí y para colmo de males tardó siglos sin pagar su cuenta. Yeah. To add it. Yeah, she pushed in front of me. She pushed in front. I need this. You know, sometimes you're waiting in line, 20 people in line, you're waiting in line, and another person comes and says, excuse me, I have one question. The person comes directly to the front, I have one question, and normally, out of courtesy, the person attends that question. But then they ask a second and a third. And people start getting irritated. All right. To cut in line, colarse en la cola, o sea, is to cut, como cortar. To cut in line. And the British, I don't know how they say it. I don't know how they say it. Because the British say a queue instead of a line. Para una cola, de gente esperando, la fila que espera, they say a queue. And say to queue up, hacer cola is to queue up. In American English, to form a line, formar una línea, to form a line. And we say to cut in line or to butt in line. And the British, to cut in queue, I don't know how they say it. That's your homework. How do the British say to cut in line? O sea, colarse, o sea, meterse en la cola. Illegitimately. All right. She pushed in front of me, and then, to add insult to injury, she took ages, tardó edades, eones, o sea, épocas. She took ages to pay her bill. Hacer una cola para pagar una cuenta. All right, to pay her bill. And finally, one more. After you, after you, después que usted o después de usted. Después de usted, por favor. After you, yes, usted primero. Tú primero, all right? When two people come to the door and coincide, the courteous thing to do is say, please, after you. After you, please. After you, please. After you. As I said two days ago, que la edad pase antes que la belleza. Yes, eso es age before beauty. La edad antes que la belleza. Age before beauty, after you. No, I don't recommend age before beauty except with friends. All right, donde hay confianza. All right. Tú primero, no tengo ninguna prisa. After you, I'm in no rush. All right. Después de usted. Tengo mucha compra y usted solo tiene un par de cosas. Oh, that's in the supermarket, okay. All right, after you. I've got a ton of shopping and you've only got a couple of things. All right. We have done, there are 1,000 expressions like this. Hablando de riqueza lingüística. This book is rich. And these expressions are not going to change for the next 100 years. So buy the book, even if it's not for you, for your children or your grandchildren or your great-grandchildren. El antiguo libro del bisabuelo. Yes, and it's still valid. It's still relevant. It's still pertinent. All right. Oh, las cosas, the things I do for these people, Marta. And they don't appreciate it, right? All right. Translation booklet list number 13. Page 284. Page 284. Nunca he tenido dolor de cabeza. Oh, wow. Ojalá. I wish. I've never had a headache. Some people have never had a headache. Have you ever had a headache? Yeah, Marta knows the feeling of a headache. Oh, a headache on one side, a headache on the other side, a headache in the back, a headache on the top, a headache in the middle, a headache in the front, on the eyes, a face on this part of your face, to have a headache. I've never, dos V's aquí. I've never hada. I've never had a headache. I've never had a headache. Have you? Have you ever had a headache? Han estado aquí varias veces. They've been here several times. Where? Here. Where is here? In Oklahoma. I've never been to Oklahoma. Have you? I've been to Oklahoma. I lived in Oklahoma for almost 10 years. Do you remember the song about Oklahoma and Spain? Hay una canción de Oklahoma y de España, ¿no lo sabías? Yes, you do. I sang it 1 year ago here. Well, pues nunca he estado en España. Well, I've never been to Spain, but I've been to Oklahoma. And they tell me I was born there. Do you think it nací ahí? But I really don't remember. In Oklahoma, in Arizona, what does it matter? What does it matter? ¿Qué más da? ¿Qué importa? donde nazca uno. What does it matter, Oklahoma, Arizona? But I've never been to Spain, but I kind of like the music. Yes. Well, but I've never been to Spain. You go into Google, but I've never been to Spain, you'll find the song. Three Dog Night is the group. 1971, probably, or 1970. Well, I've never been to Spain, but I kind of like the music, pero más o menos me gusta la música ahí. Spanish music. It's interesting. You know, it's interesting about Spanish music. Of course, you have different, the traditional music in Spain, traditional. People think usually in the terms of the flamenco, cante, hondo. People think of the gypsy style music for Spain. But then you listen to Granados, to Albéniz, to Tárrega, and of course to the composer whose name I can't remember. And also, and there are many, of course, Joaquín Rodrigo. And it's in beautiful, very, very good music. And people recognize Spanish music. They recognize the flavor, el sabor, the flavor. People recognize Italian music? No, they recognize opera. Yes, the style, Giuseppe Verdi, etc. They recognize opera. German music? No. They recognize Beethoven, of course. They recognize Bach. Well, it's classical music. But typical German music? No. Typical French music? No. Of course, we have excellent French composers, Bizet with Carmen, etc. But no. Now, Hungarian or East European music? Yes, sometimes. But Spanish music? Instantly. Tiene un saborcillo español. Tiene un sabor español. So Spain has a good tradition of music. Manuel de Falla. That's the one I was forgetting his name. It has many very good composers. Granados and Albéniz, in the second half of the 19th century and the early 20th century, were brilliant pianists and brilliant composers and pianists. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. They're my favorite. Of all the composers, Antonio de Cabezón was a brilliant Renaissance composer. And one of my favorite songs in the history of Spanish, traditional Spanish music, is by Antonio de Cabezón. It's Por quien cría cabellos. It's interesting. Yes. And it's Por quien cría cabellos. If you want to find it. It's a good song. All right. I've gone off on a terrible tangent. All right. ¿Por qué no? Han estado aquí varias veces. They've been here several times. Several times. ¿Por qué no lo has hecho todavía? Huh? Why haven't you? Carmenchu. Haven't you es el quinto hijo de Carmenchu. Haven't you? Haven't you? Why haven't you done it yet? ¿Por qué no lo has hecho todavía? Why haven't you done it yet? I told you yesterday to do it, and you still haven't done it? Well, why haven't you done it yet? Ya es hora de que lo hagas. It's about time you did it. Or it's about time you do it in American English. In British English, no, it's about time you did it. Ya es hora de que lo hagas, porque no lo has hecho todavía. Sin embargo, los británicos dicen, ya es hora de que lo hicieras. Y todavía no lo ha hecho. They say, but it doesn't matter. It's about time you do it. It's about time you did it. It's about time. Why haven't you done it yet? Llevan mucho tiempo aquí. Allí, perdona. Mira, siguen ahí. Llevan mucho tiempo ahí, Marta. They've been there for a long time. They've been there. They've been there. They have been there. They've been there. The. They've been there. Zaragoza. La zarzuela de Zaragoza con la zeta vibrada. So, sonido de zeta. Sonido de zeta. Sonido de zeta española. Vibrando las cuerdas. Zaragoza. Zaragoza. El sonido de la zeta no me sale. Vibrada. All right. Yes, they've been there. They've been there for a long time. Sí, llevan mucho tiempo ahí. Siempre he tenido miedo de los lobos. You know, it's interesting. I don't know in Spanish. Siempre he tenido miedo de los lobos o a los lobos. Which do you say? A? Number one, or de? Or both? Both are correct. Well, in English, no problem. I've always been afraid of wolves. I have always. Ahora la hacemos como Dios manda. I've always. Val. Virgen del Val. I've always been afraid of wolves. There's a street in Madrid called Virgen del Val. Okay. I've always been afraid of wolves. Really, it's not true. I haven't. All right. Ha habido una demora. Eso es impersonal ahora, con el verbo there, más verbo to be. Ha habido una demora. There's been. There has. La contracción aquí es de there has. There's been a delay. There's been a delay. Why has there been a delay? I'm tired of delays. There's been a delay. Another delay. All right. No me han dado la orden todavía. They haven't given me the order yet. I can't proceed. No puedo proceder. I can't proceed because they haven't given me the order yet. I'm still waiting for the order. Well, when are they going to give you the order? I have no idea. But in the meantime, compás te espera, as you say in Spanish, curiosa expression. In the meantime, we have no choice but to wait. To wait. We have no choice but to wait. No tenemos elección, salvo esperar. We have no choice but, como sino esperar. We have no choice but to wait because I haven't received the order yet. Yet. All right. Han sido notificados. They've been notified. To notify. Notificar. To notify, con Y al final. O IED en el participio pasado. They've been notified. Yes, they've been advised. También es correcto. They've been advised. They've been told. They've been notified. Ya me lo han dicho. They've already told me. Ya me lo han dicho. ¿Qué es lo que te han dicho? El dicho. El dicho que me dijeron. Yes, ese dicho que me han dicho que tú has dicho, me lo han dicho. Yeah, they've already told me. Me han dicho que has dicho un dicho. Un dicho que tú has dicho que he dicho yo. Ese dicho que me han dicho que tú has dicho, no lo he dicho. Pero si lo hubiera dicho, habría sido bien dicho por haberlo dicho yo, ¿no? Yeah, ¿a que sí? All right. No me lo han dicho, they haven't told me. They haven't told me. No he llegado a ninguna conclusión. I haven't reached any conclusion. Or I haven't reached a conclusion. Any is not necessary. I haven't reached a conclusion yet. Alcanzar. En las conclusiones se alcanzan en inglés. También se puede decir llegar a. I haven't arrived at a conclusion, pero no se suele decir. I haven't come to a conclusion. Se dice mucho también. No he venido a una conclusión. Se ha llegado a, venido a. I haven't come to a conclusion yet. But I'm going to reach a conclusion someday. Yes, I'll reach a conclusion. Aquí lleva lloviendo 3 semanas. It's been raining here for 3 weeks. Spain needs 3 weeks of rain. Yeah. It's been raining. Aquí, it's been raining here. Aquí lleva lloviendo. It's been raining here for 3 weeks. It's raining. It's pouring. The little man is snoring. Yes, it's raining. It's been raining here for 3 weeks. O sea, ha estado lloviendo aquí para 3 semanas. Así lo decimos en inglés. It has been. It's been raining here for 3 weeks. All right. No has hecho nada, Carmenchu. Haven't you? Haven't you done anything, Carmenchu? No has hecho nada. Haven't you done anything? You didn't do anything yesterday, and you haven't done anything today. Haven't you done anything? Haven't you done anything productive concerning English today? All right. Hace mucho que no voy ahí. Hace mucho que no voy ahí. This is very, very different. The Spanish structure from the English structure. Very different. It took me a long time to adapt to this expression. Hace mucho que no le veo, hace mucho que no como pan, hace mucho que no llueve, hace mucho que no voy ahí, ¿no? Se dice aquí, hace mucho que no voy ahí, ¿no? Ya. Hace mucho que no voy por ahí. All right. I haven't gone there in a long time. I haven't gone there for a long time. En este caso concreto se dice más in a long time. ¿Qué dice aquí? For or in? I haven't Toma. I haven't gone there for a long time. I haven't gone there in a long time. I haven't gone there in a long time. Ahora dice, no he ido por allí. I haven't gone around there. Alrededor, en sus alrededores. I haven't gone around there in a long time. Claro, literalmente no he ido ahí en mucho tiempo. O sea, ha pasado mucho tiempo desde que fui por vez última allí. All right, se entiende, tiene lógica. In Spanish also we say, it's been a long time since I went there. It's been a long time since I've gone there. Dos valen. Ha sido mucho tiempo desde que yo he ido o fui allí. O sea, ha pasado mucho tiempo desde que fui por vez última allí. So it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I last saw you. Yeah, long time no see, right? It's been a long time. Now I'm coming back home. That's the Beatles. In the first album, Meet the Beatles. It's been a long time. Now I'm coming back home. I've been away now. Oh, how I've been alone. And the name of the song by the Beatles is Wait. Solamente espera. That's the name of the song. You put YouTube, Beatles, Wait. And you'll hear it. It's been a long time. Se hace mucho que. Mucho tiempo hace. Mucho tiempo ha. It's been a long time. Yes. I haven't gone there in a long time. It's been a long time since I went there. All right. Hace mucho que no le veo a él. No lo veo. I haven't seen him in a long time. Or I haven't seen him for a long time. A mí me sale in. Aquí dice for, pero está bien. I haven't seen him for a long time. I haven't seen him in a long time, both. I haven't seen him. When was the last time you saw Pablo? Pablo? I haven't seen him in a long time. My God, it's been 3 years, 4 years, pre-COVID. Everybody now is pre-COVID, post-COVID. Now the COVID, these 2 years, situate you on the timeline. Huh? People say, sí, antes del COVID, antes de la pandemia, they say. Before that. The last time I saw him, I haven't seen him in a long time. I haven't seen him for a long time. I think the last time was before the pandemic. Pandemic. Pandemico. Pandemic. Hace años que no bailamos juntos, Marta. We haven't danced together in a long time. We haven't danced together for years. O sea, hace años que no bailamos juntos. Ya es hora. We haven't danced for a long time. We haven't danced together. Bueno, together, sobra, pero aquí viene. We haven't danced together, bailar juntos. No hemos bailado. We haven't danced together for a long time. It's about time we went to dance, to a disco. Let's go to a disco and dance all night. To dance all night? Yes, sir. I could have danced all night. Hace años. Hoy cantarín, ¿eh? ¿A qué sé yo? All right, why not? Hace años. We only live life once. Come on, take advantage of the only opportunity you have to live on this planet. Live it with zest. Live it with zest. Richard, what is zest? How do you spell it? Z, was it Z? I'm going to sneeze. Z-E-S-T, zest. I'm going to sneeze. I'm okay. Okay. Zest is brillo, alegría, energía, brillo con zest. Live life with zest. Come on, it's the only life you have. Hace años que no bailamos juntos. We haven't danced together for years. Debes de estar loco. You must be crazy. You must be crazy. You must be crazy. Nunca he estado tan loco como hoy. Pues mira tú, mira bastante a cuento. I haven't been as crazy as today. I've never been, nunca he estado. I've never been as crazy as today. I've never been as crazy as today. I've never been as crazy as I am today. All right, ha habido una explosión. Oh, there's been an explosion. Really, where? In Mendoza. Mendoza. Where's that? In Argentina. Oh, have you ever been to Mendoza? No, I've never been to Mendoza. Well, in Argentina, they don't say Mendoza, they say Mendoza. It's near the Andes, relatively near Chile. Richard, have you ever been to Mendoza? No, I haven't, but I would love to go. All right, me encantaría ir. I would love to go to Mendoza de Córdoba and to Salta and to Tucumán and to Argentina in general. But I'm out of time now. But I'll be back tomorrow, I promise.